everybody, it's Christine and welcome to the Halloween video hop. Today I'm going to be focusing on using the Wicked Good collection from Paper House Productions. Yes, as you can tell from my voice, I am definitely hoarse and fighting a terrible cold. I also am sitting here with no power recording this voiceover, so it has been a chore to get this layout done. So you're not going to see a lot of complicated techniques today. You're going to see a pretty clean and simple layout, which Paper House is perfect for, and a few little bits and pieces of my touches, but just hang with me as I try and get through. I really wanted to do this hop and I really wanted to play with this collection. So here's what I'm going to be doing today. I saw this moon paper and I immediately wanted to use it. I just love it. As you know, I love circles. And so any way I can incorporate that into a project, I definitely want to do it. So I went around, as you saw, and I cut it out with my pen blade craft knife because I wanted to pop that moon up and just make it have a little bit of a different look from the exact look it had on the paper already. So I cut it out and I am adding that onto a base now. And I used my micro easy runner from Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L to catch those little tiny spots. I love that runner. Love it. And you're going to see me use it again on my title here in a little bit. Now I'm going to go all the way around this moon piece and I'm going to add crafty foam tape. You could speed this up and potentially probably make it cheaper if you just used a piece of foam, you know, the foam paper that you can buy in craft stores. I don't have any of that, and I do have lots of crafty foam tape, so I just went with that. This one comes from Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L again. Now I'm going to go ahead and adhere that whole thing back into the center. So all I did is just pop up that part just to change up the look, add some interesting dimension to it. That's something you can always think about when you're looking at patterned papers. Yeah, you can use them right as they are, but is there some way you can put a unique twist on it that makes it your own? And that's exactly what I did here. Now you can see, you don't see a huge difference, but you can see a little bit of a difference. I printed off some really cute pictures of my son dressed up as a monkey. Now I'm going to take this layout and I'm not going to make it real spooky. I enjoy Halloween. We don't get real into the spooky, creepy side of it. We get more into the playful, fun side of it. And so you're going to see I'm going to play up the elements in this collection that are more on the whimsical and silly, spooky, fun side, not necessarily the creepier side. So I cut out this Happy Halloween title from one of the patterned papers in the collection. It is a really beautiful script paper that has all different things you can cut out for titles. If you want to check that out, I did a video for scrapbook.com a while back that highlights everything in this collection, and I will link you to that down below. That paper is great because it's so good for titles, and it took me just a couple minutes to cut that out. I also liked that it was black with the white background, so it plays up my white matting on my pictures of my son. Now I'm just kind of playing with the placement here, and then I'm also going to try and incorporate some orange and yellows into this. I didn't want the whole layout to be green, black, and white. First of all, I don't like photographing green. I feel like I always get a weird tinge on it. Second of all, I felt like that was not going to play up the playfulness that I wanted it to be. It was going to be a little too eerie. And so I went with trying to find ways, especially in my embellishing, to bring in some oranges and greens. Or, I'm sorry, oranges and yellows. So here you see I cut out Spooktacular. That came from one of the cut apart pages in this collection. And I just trimmed it so that I could make it into a banner, and then I'm going to just tuck that under Happy. And then I'm also going to use this orange and white polka dot paper. This comes again from another cut apart page, and this was actually a border strip cut apart, and I just again made it look like a banner, and I'm going to tuck it in my areas where I'm embellishing, and I'm going to use that in all three areas. Now oftentimes when I create these videos, I edit out a lot of the things that I decide not to do. I video most of my process and then I condense it way down so that it just flows through the layout nice and easily. But I also like to show you every once in a while how you might start a process and realize, this is not working. It's too much. And this is what I'm doing right now. I'm sharing with you a little bit of the behind the scenes and where I struggled a little bit to find my embellishing mojo. Now, embellishing is hands down my favorite part of the layout. Once I get the pictures on there, once I get a title on there, I love to go crazy with the embellishing. But the struggle I have, particularly in a case like this, is I have so many great options that I am absolutely stuck on where to stop. What's too much? What's too little? So I have to kind of play around, and I try not to stick anything down too tight so that I can pull it up. So right now you're seeing I have pulled in a rice paper border sticker, which is what those little pumpkins are. I've pulled in some 3D stickers, which is what that skeleton is. I am going to play with some cardstock stickers from the collection. I'm also going to play with some planner stickers from the collection. Now, ultimately, some of these are going to come off. And if you're watching me right now and you're going, okay, whoa, you are starting to get a little overloaded, you are right. I agree with you 100%. And you will see me change everything up here in just a little bit. Right now what you're seeing is I'm trying to build a visual triangle around the pictures. And I struggled with my placement on that a little bit because I wanted some more design to go towards the bottom of the layout, but I was having a hard time figuring out where to do that. So here's where you see I wanted to play up there in that corner. Probably wasn't necessary. I wanted to add stars and stuff, and I did ultimately decide that was necessary. But you can see it's getting busy, it's getting too spread out. I'm losing my focus on the pictures here. And that is not going to work for me. But that's why I don't stick things down too tight. I kind of just play with things. And then I like to stand up, and what I actually do is look at it from overhead. And I'll also hold it up in front of me, and I'll look at it and just say, okay, it's not working, or oh, yes, that is definitely working. In fact, I like to even look in my camera looking down because I feel like I get a kind of a different view and see what you guys are seeing as I determine what it is. But when you have all these great products from a company and you want to include as many as you can because there's so many fun ones, I have to sometimes remember too, you can do another layout. You can make some cards. It's okay to stop. So you can see here, this is another product that I was bringing in. It was sticker flakes, and those are just little tiny stickers that you peel off the backing on, and they're super fun. But this is the point where I look at it and I'm going, nope, this is not working. The top is just a big jumbled mess. And so I pulled everything off except for the banners. And now you're going to see me reassemble. Now I left the skeleton on because I like him, but I'm going to bring in some jack-o'-lanterns from the sticker flakes, and I'm going to use those in all 3 spots. I'm also going to shift my triangle a little bit. I'm going to shift the one on the bottom left side up a little bit, and I'm going to shift the part on the bottom right side down a little bit. So you're going to see that skeleton move down because I didn't want things to be too much of a horizontal line there. Now I want to talk real quickly. I'm doing a giveaway today for a $10 gift certificate to scrapbook.com, so be sure to leave a comment and subscribe, and I will enter you into that giveaway. And also be sure to visit the other ladies in this hop so that you can get in on if they're having a giveaway, and just check out some great Halloween ideas. All of them are linked up down below. Now I'm adding the final touches to this one, and all I'm going to do is just add in, make sure that I have a good balance of the stars, of dimension, all those things in each of my visual parts of my visual triangle. Finally, I'm going to bring in a new product. I purchased some Crystal Nouveau drops, which are these colorful dimensional drops that you can add on to layouts, and I'm going to use them just like I would use enamel dots for today, but I'll be showing you some more techniques with them coming up soon. And these are just perfect. I didn't have to look for enamel dots. How fantastic is that? I just pulled this out and use it in the exact same way, and they add that color and dimension and a little round shape exactly where I wanted it. Super fun way to finish off my embellishing. So thank you so much for joining me today. Again, be sure to check out the other ladies' videos, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment, and I will pick a winner next week for you and leave you a comment back or email you back. Thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you again soon.